ॐ ज्ञानतिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कथामयं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुवैष्णवांश श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखाभितांश हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त श्रीराधाकान्त नमस्तते तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी श्रीराधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमती भक्तिवेदांत स्वामीति नामने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारणे नमस्ते मुखं वाचालं पङ्गुं गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरं हरि ओम तत्सत् श्रील गुरु महाराज की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। Before starting, I just want blessing from all of you. So at the right time, with the right word, I will speak what I will spoke whatever come from this insignificant soul. So I need all of your blessing. Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone to the Nectar of Instruction. So today I will going to represent Nectar of Instruction uh, from the text number 3, and the title is The Six Pillars of Spiritual Success. So Nectar of Instruction, we all know that it is written by Srila Rupa Goswami, one of the main Acharya Goswami from six Goswamis. And it is very important to read all these things. And why I choose this text, why? There are already so many texts, like already devotees chosen from Bhagavad Gita's and other shlokas. But why I choose only this shloka? The reason I want to give is that we all know that what we should not do in Krishna consciousness. But did we know what we should do? No, because if we follow the path of doing it, if we follow the right path, the don't already, it will naturally it will vanish. Like, if I will give you example, like if there is a water, it is a dirty water. Now, if you put pure water in it, naturally the dirty water will come out from it. Similarly, if we follow the what we should do in Krishna consciousness very strictly with rules and regulation, the don't what we should not do, it's naturally come out. So that's why I choose this shloka, the six pillars of spiritual success. So here is the introduction. It is the source, it is Sri Updeshamrita by Srila Rupa Goswami, and English we say that Nectar of Devotion. And the goal is from uh, don't to do's, which I already explained. So we should be focused on do's. If we focus on do's, naturally don'ts will go up. Then the core theme is six activities that nourish and guarantee success in bhakti. devotional service, bhakti yoga. So the keywords quote is here, Sadbir Bhakti Pradishyati. By these six things, devotion is perfected. So we have to be focused on these six things. Okay, so here we are going to recite the shloka. Utsaya nischaya dharya tat karma pravartanat sangatyaga sato vritta sadvir bhakti prashidyati. Translation is, these are six principles valuable to the execution of pure devotional service. First, being enthusiastic. Second, enduring with confidence. Third, being patient. Fourth, acting according to regulative principles such as Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, hearing, chanting, and remembering Krishna. Fifth, abandoning the association of non-devotees. And sixth, following in the footsteps of the previous acharyas. These six principles undoubtedly assure the complete success of pure devotional service. So, here is the simplest way Srila Rupa Goswami gave us that what we should do in the devotional life. By doing what we can get Krishna prem. So, in a very easy way, he give us this um, diamond, this pure, this is um, amazing thing he gave us. So normally we all know that we should do hearing, chanting, and being enthusiasm. But how can we follow it very seriously? No, we all know that. Okay, I know hearing and chanting. I know, yeah. Why are you again and again explaining me this? But we have to be very, uh, you know, uh, very serious about all these things. No? And these small books, we usually think that, oh, these are a small book. I will read big books. I don't need to read this small book. I will read directly Bhagavatam or CC or all these things. But these small books are like what we say in Hindi, that chota packet bada dhamaka. These are small, but these are very powerful books. Like I will give example like His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. I heard in his glorification that he read on the way to Krishna. Yeah, on the way to Krishna more than 20, 10 or 20 times. So these books are very important and this very easy to carry with you whenever you are traveling. So it is very important to read these books also together with big books, because when we came to in Krishna consciousness, we just want to jump. Today's generation, like I give my example, I just very enthusiastically I just want to jump. No, I will read this, I will read that big books, but we forget about these small books. And these small books are very special. It is, they are very 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 special, so you have to read this along with Shrimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita and CC. We should always read these books. If you already read these books, so you again can try these books, because you always find something new in these books. So it is very important. So the first sloka, utsaya, the principle, I am just going to give you six principle from this sloka. And from this sixth principle we can know how we can progress in Krishna consciousness. So the first principle is utsaya, enthusiasm, the engine, the spiritual life. But it is not emotional excitement, but it is energetic action for the pleasure of the divine. If you are doing something work, in material life, if you are doing something work also, like if you want to become a doctor, so you have to be very enthusiasm for it. No, I will achieve my goals. I want to get my doctor degree. So it is very important to being enthusiasm in every field, whether if it is in a bhakti yoga or if it is material life. So it is very important to being enthusiasm, and it is not sentimental or emotional like I already mentioned here. It is doing some energetic action. Enthusiasm means that you are following, you are showing with your action, not just sentimental. Some people think that enthusiasm means that just only dancing and angry or something like that. But you have to be enthusiasm show in your action. It should be like if you are really enthusiasm, you're always ready to serve Krishna and his dear devotees. So it is very important. Here is also Prabhupada mentioned that enthusiasm in the purport, Srila Prabhupada mentioned that enthusiasm means action, but action for whom? The answer is that one should always act for Krishna. Na? So it is very important to um, do action every time. You should not be alone, na? uh, Anytime you get any space, anytime, you just use it for Krishna. Okay, I will chant my round, or if you are in a temple, you can serve Vaishnava, or you can ask for some seva. Like some people say, some devotees say, Mataji, I don't have any services. What I will do? I don't have any services. If you really want to serve, you can find services with your own self. You don't need that someone come on to you and just give you some services or some special services. And some people, they want directly the big services. Start with the small. You can't go to the top floor. You have to reach first ground floor, then you will gradually go to the top floor. So it is like I own my in my own life I experienced it, that if you serve little things in temple, or if you serve with sincere, or if you serve with all your sincerity, with all your faith, with all your enthusiasm, naturally Krishna will give you mercy, and he will give you that services that you can't imagine. Enthusiasm is very important. uh, it Be sure that it is not emotional, it is not sentimental, it is should be show in your action moods. If you love Krishna, so you have to serve. Like if you love someone, like in material world, if somebody some he if somebody loves someone, so he do something for her or him by doing action, giving him gifts, or anything. If you love Krishna, so it should be show practical way. It should be show in an action that yes, I love Krishna, I will do sankirtan. I love Krishna, I will serve Vaishnava even if I don't want. So it is very important. And the second principle is nishchaya, confidence. Confidence, it's very important that you will reach that destination. I will read from the purport that Krishna will surely protect me and give me help for the successful execution of devotional service. This is called confidence. So it is the faith. I will give the example of material life because we already in a material life so much high level that I will give only the devotional life examples. Any field you are working, so you have to be confident. You have to be faith in yourself that yes, I will do this. I have mercy of Guru and Gauranga. I have blessing of Guru and Gauranga. I will do because Guru Maharaj is with me. Now, so it is very important to be confident in every field, whether if you are in a material world or if you are a spiritual world. Nishchaya, it is confidence. Without any confidence, we can't gradually we can't be successful in a devotional life. If we in any field, we have to be confidence. Like if you are in a material world, like how the if a we watch match any World Cup or something like that. How the players they give confidence with each other. No, you can do this. Like no, there are only few balls, and you have to be give. There are few balls. In few balls, we have to take the run as much as possible. So it is confidence that take us from this field to this field. So it is very important that if we are confident. So I already mentioned that in devotional life we can apply like this. Yes, Krishna, he will surely protect me. Of course, in our Bhagavad Gita, Krishna or shloka that my devotee, he never fall down from his spirituality. So it is very important. So we that we are confident in our spiritual path. We have faith in our Guru Maharaj. We have faith in our Guru Vani that he will surely protect me in every way. Like Srila Prabhupada, if we give his example that how he, with his faith and confidence in his Guru Vani, how he go to the Western world at the age of just 70. At the age of 70, we just planning to for retirement. Like, no, I will retire now and will enjoy my life. But Srila Prabhupada, he, because of his compassion for all of us, he went to the Western world and he just do amazing, the magical thing. He opened more than hundreds temple and he makes hippies to happy people. It is confidence, it is faith in his Guru Vani, in Krishna, that yes, he will surely protect me. He will surely protect me. It is very important to be confident and faith that yes, I have Krishna. He will surely protect me and he will help me and he will give me successful in my execution of devotional service. Next principle is um, persistence and practice, dharya, patience. It is very important that we are patients. We have to follow the patience. Like I actually recent how I explained that nowadays people they want gradually they want result now. You know, they want result that if I do this, I need my result now. So it is very important to being patient. Srila Prabhupada gave a very amazing example here. Like if a girl she married a man and she did not expect the child. So I will read this from this purport. Like Srila Prabhupada gave here. A newly married girl naturally expects offspring from her husband, but she cannot expect to have them immediately after marriage. So she have to be wait. It's sorry, she have to be wait. It is very important that we have patience. Naturally, after some time, she will get her result. So it is very important that if we are in a Krishna consciousness, we have to be very patient. These activities must be executed with patience. One should not be impatient in Krishna consciousness. And Srila Prabhupada always say that if somebody is coming in Krishna consciousness, it is not a big thing. If someone remain in Krishna consciousness, that is big thing. So naturally it is very easy to say someone, let's please join our Krishna consciousness movement. This is very amazing. It is very amazing. It is very easy to convince him that come in Krishna consciousness, get Krishna prasadam daily and serve here. But after some time he or she will see the politics or any other things like disturbance things or things that he is not comfortable. So he or she will left the movement. So it is not very easy to remain someone in a Krishna consciousness movement because no one is perfect. If we are perfect, that means we are God. God is perfect. We are not perfect. So it is very important that we have to understand that this we are not perfect. Everybody have some defaults, including me also. It is very we have balance it with myself. So it is very important to know this because of this everybody most of the people they come very enthusiastically that yes I will do this, but very enthusiastically they will left also. So it is very important to being patient and dharya and know that we are not God. God is perfect. We are not perfect. Like patience is very important. And like I will give example in patience also, that how if somebody filling water in a pot and it's coming very low, so you have to be wait there na to fill up the water pot. Gradually it's not fill, you have to be wait. Similarly, if we are in a Krishna consciousness, it is very important to wait for some time. Krishna will give results. You're just taking Maya, Maya is strong. She's just taking our test because she is the amazing server of Lord Krishna, and she's just examining us because she wants the give result to Krishna. If we go in a Golok after this lifetime, may be possible by the mercy of Guru and Gauranga. So we have to be patient there also, that I will do this, I will wait for this, because there we can't just do start fighting, or we can't impatience. No, we have to be patient. So Maya, she's just testing us. She wants to give best product of her to Lord Krishna. So we have to be very patient. We have to be very dharya. Next, fourth, tat karma pravartana, regulative action. If you are following anything, if you are following in a material life also, I will give you example of a soldier. Like how a soldier will wake up early in the morning, like sometime 2 3 4 o'clock, and they have to do their regular exercises, they have to attend their classes on time, actually before the time. So how they very enthusiastically they follow the path of their duty. How the soldier, we should think like that. We are the soldier of Srila Prabhupada. We are the Prabhupada army. Just imagine if you are there doing so much hard work for attaining the material things, how much hard work we should do, because we are doing this for the higher thing, the spiritual energy, the spiritual world. So how much we need to work in on ourselves. So it is very important to sincerely we follow the regulative action. And what are the regulative action? Like Srila Prabhupada gave us the four regulative principles: no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit sex. So it is very important to follow these regulative action. Like some many people they say that, Mataji, why we need to follow all this regulative action? In other sanstha, they are not following all these things. But why in ISKCON? I will give you example. Because like if you want to associate with a higher personality, like if you want to associate with Narendra Modi ji, he's the Prime Minister of India. If you want to meet him, you have to be patient, and you have to be regulative. We have to be very clean, neat and clean, and we have to be a degree or something like that. It is very important if you want to associate with the supreme personality of Godhead. We have to be that much. We can't be similar to the God in any time, in any lifetime. But because God is so merciful, He want to associate with us. We have to develop that much of purity by following this regulative action. So it is very important to it is very important to follow. By following this regulative action, we gradually become purified, and because that purification, we will reach the higher goal. We will reach to the higher planet. We will reach to the supreme personality of Godhead, and we are able to serve Him. We are able to associate with Him. We are able to associate with His devotees also. Like in in temple, how we see that how the pujaris, they are always untouched by anything, and they very strictly follow their rules and regulation with all these mantras. And why Srila Prabhupada gave us this Bhakti Shastri? It is very important because if we are not that much pure, if we don't have that much purity, so how can we associate with Lord? Because Lord is very pure. So we have to be at least some kind of purity we have to serve him. So it is very important to follow these regulative action with sincerity, because Krishna, he saw our sincerity. Somebody will say that Mataji, we follow these rules and regulation strictly, but nobody, asking me or give me any attention. Why we want any other attention? We want Krishna attention. Krishna, he watching us na, that we are doing this kind of regulative action. Guru, Koranga, they know that we are doing this. They know everything. We don't need to explain anybody that I do this, we do this, we do that. They know ourselves. They know how much sincere we are. So it is very important to strictly follow these regulative action. Now if we are going outside, we should know that we should have our prasadam, our bhoga with us. We should avoid to take anything from the outside. And if we are working a corporate world, everybody, it is very important to work nowadays, because without money you can't do bhakti also. If you want to go like Vrindavan and Mayapur, you need money. Nobody outside will came and give you money. Lo Mataji, this is for you, you give, you go. No, you have to earn money, and we have to go outside to earn money. So it is very important that if you are going outside the world, we should remember Krishna always. You can take clicker with you, like always chanting in your hand. If somebody is he's a problem with you, that why you're chanting in your bead bag, you can chant with your clicker or in your hand also. And in your spare time, you can utilize your time in reading some Srila Prabhupada book. Like I already mentioned, that we should carry these small books with us always, because these small books, they are very important. It's very easy to carry in our bag. If somebody will say that Mataji, they are very heavy, we can't just take the load of these books, but it is very they are very small book, yeah, we can carry these. Actually, these books are very light, even your more than your phone. So if you carry your phone, and if you're not carrying these books, you can carry Veda base with in you. They are now technology, it's very advanced. You can download online books from your mobile also. So it is very important to regulatively follow this action and practicing nine process of bhakti. And what are the nine process of bhakti? Like first, wearing the name and glories of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is very important. These nine process, by following, if anybody following anything from these nine process, at least one process, if he or she following, he will guarantee that he will get Krishna prema. Because all these nine process, they are very important. They are the roots of bhakti yoga. And how Srila Prabhupada gave us these nine process very in a very easy way, he gave us. So first is hearing the glories of Supreme Lord. It is very important to hearing, and hearing is one of the simplest way in Krishna consciousness. If you are going any, if we are going in any field, we are going college, we are going offices work, and we if we are doing any our household activities, it is very easy to hear Krishna katha. Just put the lid on your ear and just do your work. and by doing your work, you will hear all these glories of Krishna Katha. And you don't need to go outside the ISKCON, because I just noticed that most of the people in ISKCON, they hear outside the Katha. It is not good, you know. We should we should follow our ISKCON only, because if you are not following properly, sincerely, it means that we are doing offense toward ISKCON. It is very important to hear the Krishna Katha only from the ISKCON. For our enjoyment, we want to hear from somebody who's always telling the stories in a funny way or something like that. We should hear Krishna Katha from our Acharya, from our Guru Maharaj, from our Shila Prabhupada. There are thousands of videos in YouTube available where we can hear, and there is no any your thing like that. Mataji, I don't have any ISKCON videos. There are lots of videos in ISKCON. We spend our whole lifetime, but these videos will never end. So there are that kind of videos in our YouTube and our app. So it is very important to hear from the bona fide spiritual source, from a bona fide spiritual group. So we don't need to go anywhere. We have to follow SCON. We have to follow our Guru Parampara. We have to follow our Srila Prabhupada, our Acharya. You should have to be sincere with your sanstha. If if you are doing any office work, if you are very sincere in your work, the boss, he will naturally give you the position, the big position. So similarly, if we are sincere with our sanstha, if we are sincere with our sadhana, if we are sincere in every aspect of our devotional service, so Krishna, he watching us now. Why we need to, why we want to announce these things public place that I am doing this or I am doing that? Krishna, he know us. He know that what we are doing, what we are hearing, what we are performing. He know everything about it. Guru, they know that what we have in our mind, what we are, why we are following this. We have to be very dridta. We have to be very dedicated towards our sanstha, hearing only our SCON, Guru, and Acharya, the bona fide Acharya. So, hearing is the most important thing. Every day we should, actually, this is my goal set, that each day you should hear at least 2 hours, and 2 hours is nothing. If you are traveling, actually traveling is more than nowadays, more than 2 hours. So if you are traveling in somebody world, somebody, you are going for your we are going for our office, we are going for our some work, college, school. So we can, the distance 1 hour, we can hear 1 hour Krishna consciousness. We can become Krishna consciousness for at least 1 hour. So it is very important to hear the glories of the Supreme Lord. And it is very important, if you are in any ISKCON, if you are any temple, if we are in any temple, so we should be here. If somebody is coming who's not your favorite, you should be hear from him, because nowadays we make this system that if he is joking, if he is entertainment, then I will hear only from him. If he is my favorite, then I will hear from him. No, this is not the a good way to if you want to advance in Krishna consciousness. Whosoever is coming in Krishna in ISKCON, if he is not any famous anymore, if he is not any entertainment anymore, you have to be hear it. So it is very important to hear everybody from ISKCON, the bona fide spiritual master. Don't need to hear only from who's your favorite, who's want to entertain, who do entertainment. No, this is by, if you're following it, that means you will gradually come, your following is naturally come. So it is very important to hear from everybody in ISKCON and hear with sincerity. And next is chanting his glories. So chanting his glories means chanting the holy name of the Lord. Every time we should remember that we want to chant Krishna Katha, we want to chant Krishna Hari Nam, because Srila Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he gives us this very simple way to remember him. It is very important to always remember Krishna every time. So there is now so many facilities available in Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is not very good, but it is very facilitative also. God just gives so much opportunities to remember Krishna, to know about Krishna. So we have to be chant His glories, His name always. We can put, if you have not any feedback, you can't take feedback everywhere, so you can put the clicker on your hand or the counter in your hand. It's very cheap, and it's very easy way to carry anywhere. So third is remembering the Lord. So it is very important to remember the Lord by thinking about His glories, by knowing His glories and mentioning His glories to the other person also. Now we want association, but nowadays the association become that we are going and we just dancing and chanting and eating. That's it. And other time we are doing prajalpa. So it is not good. If you are in Krishna consciousness, we should remember Lord by explaining His glories, by chanting His names, and we should ask with each other that, Mataji, last day I read this book, and this book it is mentioned all these things. It is very nice book. You should also read this. We should give enthusiasm with each other. We should exchange our intelligence, our knowledge with each other. So it is very important. Fourth is serving the Lord's lotus feet. So we can't directly serve Lord's lotus feet because we are not that much of in a purity level. So we can do Vaishnav Seva. We should always ready to serve Vaishnava. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that I don't. If somebody loves me, I love him. But more than this, I love who are serving my devotees, who are the servant of the servants. So it is very important to serve the Vaishnavas. Without Vaishnava mercy, we can't go. We can't gradually our what we say we can't go to the top level. So it is very important to serve Lord Krishna's lotus feet, Lord Krishna's devotees' lotus feet. It is very important to serve them. And we don't need to serve only who are very famous, who are very top platform. We can't serve anybody, anyone, because everybody is the Krishna eternal part and parcel. Everyone is Krishna's property. Everyone is Krishna's dear. So we should always ready to serve any Vaishnava and any time. And fifth is worshipping the deity. So it is very important to worshipping a deity also. But in Kali Yuga, we know we have very less time. So we what we can do, we do like you have to spend 20 to 50 minutes in your altar. So it is not very important to spend the whole hour in altar only. You can chant your rounds, because there are also other things also like chanting, hearing and reading and serving. Worshipping the deity means that if you if you serve the deities, if you have so many members in your family, so you can take deity. You can install deities in your altar, and with the regulative principle you can worship them. But if you are along with at your home, so you don't need to. And if you don't have so much time, so you don't need to install the deity. You can just put the 3D or something like that, or any wallpaper or something, photos of the deities. But it is very important also to worshiping the deity. If you are in a family background, your all family members are devotees. Because if you are not doing any service to the deities, if you are not worshipping the deity, if we are not worshipping the deity, so it will be it will be like offenses to the deities. So it is important also to worshiping the deities with a regulative manner. And next is offering obeisances on the Lord. And it is very important if you saw any Vaishnava like sannyasi, we have to be offer our obeisances to them because they are the representative of Lord. They left their everything for the Lord, for the Krishna consciousness, and we should always offer obeisances to the Lord. We always ready to offer our obeisances to the Lords and His devotees. Like how we in ISKCON, there is a rule, there is an amazing rule that Prabhupada prepared for us that when we enter to the temple, we should first offer to our obeisances to the Shuddha Bhakta like Srila Prabhupada. First, we offer our obeisances to Srila Prabhupada, then we offer our obeisances to the Lord. And seventh is acting as a Lord servants. We should always ready to serve Lord servants. We like how Srila Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he mentioned, Tinadapi Sunichina, Tarorapi Sahishuna, Amanina Manadena, Kirtanya Sadahari. This verse, if we follow this verse now, then it is 100% guaranteed that you will go back to God's hand. Because nowadays ego she always comes between you, right? Between you and the Vaishnava. That why she told me like that? How dare she told me like this? Who she is, who he was. So this is very important to be humble, to be meek. Krishna loves who are humble. Krishna love. He always saw that if you are saying that if I can't speak with for my own self, so who will speak? I have to speak for myself. I have to be fight for my own self. So it is very important that you don't need to fight for yourself. Krishna is there. He will protect us. He will give us energy. He know everything. Guru know everything. So you don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to fight for yourself. And third is making friends with the Lord. So this is devotees association with the good devotees. Like I will give you example. If you are association is very important. Like in Hindi there is a verse like जैसा होगा संग वैसा होगा रंग. And this is I in my life I practically um, realize this, that like for example if there are two lemons, if there are two lemons, one is roasting, going roasting is melting it, the property of it's going to finish. If another lemon, it will also go naturally, gradually. After some time he will also rotten. So it is very important if we are associating with the non-devotees, if we are not associating with the who are not in Krishna consciousness, then our we naturally fall down from the path of spirituality. And we it's like magic. It's very important to associating with only the devotees who are pure, who are always in a Krishna katha, who are always remembering Krishna. Sadhu Sangha, association with devotees, pure devotees is very important. And surrendering oneself onto the fully onto the Lord. Without surrenders, we can't achieve Krishna. We can't go back to Godhead. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna also mentioned that, that surrender unto me. I will give you, I will protect you everything. So, as surrenderance, it is very important. And the principle fifth and sixth, we will go Sangha Tyaga, giving a bad association. We already discussed this, how we should associating with good devotees. We should association nowadays people they thought that if I will along I will do my bhakti, I don't need any association. I am good for with me, I am happy with along with me. But this is not right. If we are with devotees association, we will learn so many things. I practically I realize this. If we are in a um if we are in a devotees association, it is very important. We learn every day, we learn something new. And if he is not a very sincere, if you are not very senior, But if sincerity, I notice recently that it does not matter that how much you are years you are in a Krishna consciousness. It just matter on how much you have knowledge. It is matter on how much you have faith, how much bhakti you have. If somebody is, not very aged from you, if somebody is not very senior to you, he will also give you some life lesson. So it is very important to association with devotees. You always learn something from them, and avoiding those who are materialistic or against spirituality growth. Once I want to read from this purport that once Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was asked by one of his householder devotees about the general principle of Vaishnavism as well as the general routine activities of the Vaishnava, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately replied, Atsat Sangha Tyaga means a Vaishnav is one who gives up the association of worldly people or non devotees. So it is very important. If you think that, oh, Mataji, I will do, I don't need to need association. I am with my own self, I am happy. I don't need his or her fall down is guaranteed. So it is very important to association always be association with devotees and learn from them. And sixth is Satovritta, following the great teachers, the safety net, walking the path already cleared by previous Acharya, spiritual master. So it is very important to following someone. Like if, like I will give example, if you in a material world, if you want to follow cricket or basketball or football, so it is very important following someone. If you are very, if you are one that in that field, if you want to motivate us and if you want to be successful in that field, you have to be follow that person. So it is very important. If we are following the Krishna Bhakti, the spiritual path, we should follow our acharya. Like we don't need to follow the big acharya because we don't have that much capability. So it is very important to follow only our guru, because guru is there. Why guru is why Srila Prabhupada gave us guru, why he gave so many spiritual master to us, so that we can follow him, we can ask him question, we can get his association, we can serve him. So it is very important to follow our acharyas, to follow their spiritual path. We don't need to make our own path. If you make your own path, then you will be gradually fall down. It is very important to follow our acharya, like our guru Maharaj. Here is the end. So the summary is the success formula is balance. Enthusiasm provide the speed, patience provide the endurance. The result is perfection, prasiddhyati. And Srila Rupa Goswami assured that success is certain for one who adopt these six habits. I want to ask a question. Thank you so much for joining. And the quote is, I mentioned that success in Krishna consciousness is not a matter of chance, it is a matter of choice and cultivation. So we have Krishna give us choice, Krishna give us freedom. So we have to choose the right path and we have to cultivate it. So I welcome all of you. Please, if you have any question, doubts, comment, so you're most welcome. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you so much for this nice class. Mataji, in the beginning, you discussed about that we start service on our own. If somebody is not giving us service, we start on our own. But we need somebody's superior guidance. So, how do you relate these two things, these two principles? It's like you said in the beginning that if somebody is not giving us the service, so we should start on our own. But we have known that we should do some seva or something under the guidance. So that is authorized service. So how do we relate or how do we understand these?
First of all, thank you so much, Prabhu, for this wonderful question. And my the meaning of mine is that if nowadays I saw so many Matajis, they are saying that Mataji, I don't have seva. I need services. I just want to mention that in this way that if you don't have any seva, you can ask from anybody. Like I will give you an example. Like there is one Prabhuji is very famous in Dwarka, and he gave us the very amazing example that a person who very busy in his job and corporate worlds, and he's not very active, so he does not get any chance to serve Vaishnava directly and serving temples. So whenever he came to temple, he asked for seva. But if he doesn't get any services, so what he do? He just plucking the flowers who are dried up. He just cleaning the flower pots, and gardening. So by he does not ask any services. He does not directly that Mataji, please give me some seva, because now generation, they want some biggest services. Like if I say to myself that we always want to serve, higher authority or higher services. No, I will serve directly to Krishna, but it is not important. We first serve with ground floor. We have to be, start. So start your services like cleaning, because if you clean the floor, your heart will naturally clean. So if you don't have any services, you can you can find services like cleaning is available in any temple. If you don't have any services, you just take time from your own world and just go there and you can clean. You just there are always so many people are coming. You can put their shoes balance in a good way, like in a, if I give example like Mayapur Yatra, like Namandal Parikrama, people are going and they are just putting their shoes here and there. So I watch so many people like devotees. They give me so many inspiration that they are putting their shoes in a very good way, in a line wise. They are putting their shoes. They are already services, but we need to find the services like which we can do. And no, I don't think so that somebody will scold you that why are you putting shoes like this. They were already happy by you are doing this kind of services. So the meaning of my services is like these kind of services.
There, in the service, we have to be patient. We have to be patient. You gave the example of some example that we need to be patient, but being patient or means what? We have to be patient and do nothing, or we have to do something in some particular situation.
Like whatever we are doing, patience very important, Roji. Like if you are doing like I give example, if you are in material world, if somebody you're pursuing, he doing his education in getting that doctor degree, so he or she should be very patient for getting that doctor degree. He doesn't it's a very long time. You need patience to score your exam. You need patience to score your get your degree. So in devotional life, it is very important to have patience. Some things like give you some target. Like if your Guru Maharaj give you some target that you do this preaching, this kind of preaching in that area, and you will get this result naturally. It's not gradually come very fast. It You have to be very patient. You have to be very faith Guru Vani and Krishna, that one day I will naturally I will get this result. So patience is very important. It is the key word. It is a key relative things in Krishna spirituality. Is very important to be patient, because without patience you can't get Krishna prema or Krishna goal. It's very important. Like how Yashoda Maya and Vasudev and Devki, they do so many tapasya for lots of time to getting Krishna as their son. So they have also patience. That's why they got Krishna as their son. So we have should be apply this, that we have to be very patient in our life, that if we want Krishna prema, if we want Guru and Karanga mercy, so we have to be very patient. So it's very.
And Mataji, you mentioned that hearing outside of ISKCON is an offense. Hearing outside of ISKCON is an offense. So how do we understand this word, Mataji? Hearing outside from ISKCON.
Yeah, Prabhuji, actually nowadays I saw so many people, they in ISKCON also, they want to hear from someone who are doing so much entertainment. someone who are doing so much, who are just telling the stories, no philosophical things. He's just telling that I want all the Krishna Leelas and Ras Leelas. People, they are devotees, they are listening it. So it's a great offense to our Acharya, to our Srila Prabhupada, because Srila Prabhupada, he gave us so many books, he gave us so many lectures, and our Guru Maharaj, he also giving us so many lectures. Why he saying this lecture? He's, why he doing this lecture? He's giving these lecture for us na, for our benefit. So we, it's not, it's very a great offense if you are not following them. So it is very important, if you are not following our acharya, if you are not following our guru, if you are not following Srila Prabhupada, it means if you are hearing from outside the ISKCON, it means it's a great offense to our acharya, to our parampara, because we are not following them. Like if, like I will give you example, if you are, there are some people, you know, they are very senior devotees, if you are not giving them respect, if you are giving somebody, though if you are giving respect to someone who are very famous, if you are not giving respect who one is very senior, so it's a great offense now, because you are not doing the respect to the senior one first. Similarly, if you are not hearing first our acharya, our Guru Maharaj, who are giving so many lectures with these kind of health issues, he is just giving his lecture with all his time, with all his ability, with all his energy. He giving so many lectures. Srila Prabhupada, he just writing all this book by waking up in the morning like 2 a.m., 1 a.m. We should learn this, we should follow, we should, first we should read these books, Srila Prabhupada books, because they are giving all their time, all their Srila Prabhupada, they give all his blood to this Krishna conscious society, to build this Krishna conscious society. We all know at the age of 70 how he went to the Western world, how he faces so many sacrifices, how he um, going through so many lots of troubles and difficulties, to heart attack, so many, he give his all blood in this movement, this society. So it is our, naturally it is our responsibility to follow them, to to hear from them only. So it will be great offense if you are not following our acharya, if you are following other sanstha, other. We are. I'm not saying that you don't give respect. We should give respect to everybody, every Vaishnava, but we should follow only our parampara. We should follow our only. Like for example, I will if we have any business, if we have any company, so we know that if we very the company is very going very amazingly, it's going, and if we uh, serving in another company, so it will be great offense. Now the boss will not give us a salary. If you are giving services to other company, if you are helping other company, not our company, so the boss, he will not give any salary anymore now. So we will fall down from our position. So similarly, if you are not following our acharya, if you are not following our sanstha, if you are not following our guru, if you are not following our acharya, our Guru Maharaj, so naturally we are not going to get Krishna mercy. We are not going to please them. We are not, we naturally, our fall down is guaranteed. So that's the reason is there.